just to finish this topic off, but like I've seen JaVale McGee hit like so many in a row, like
Oh
during
yeah.
practice too. So like all these guys can shoot. That's not like it's just can they do it in the game? That's like a totally different
Mhm.
conversation. Um, with what was it like just having Damian Lillard back with the team now? What are the vibes like with the team?
Well, so Dame, I haven't really gotten to talk to Dame that much this year because obviously I know Dame very well because I covered most of his career in Portland before he got traded, but I haven't really gotten to talk to him that much just because since he's injured the whole year, he's not really doing media and stuff because he doesn't have to, but he's pretty much around. He doesn't go on every single road trip with the team, but he goes on a lot of them and he's around. His locker is next to Scoots. He's always talking to different guys. He's pretty active on the bench. I think as far as his rehab is concerned, like he said this after the 3-point contest that he did at All-Star, that if he was 5 years younger after he did the 3-point contest, he would have been pushing to try to play this season. But since he's 36 years or 35, I guess now he'll be 36 next season. And he just wants to completely just slow play it and make sure and have a full summer and a full training camp before he tries to play again. But I think it's been really good to have him around, especially as this ownership change happens, because I think, and which by the way, Dame was really, really lucky that he got a no trade clause in his contract because there's no guarantee that Tom Dundon is going to want to keep him around just from a calculated, cold, basketball standpoint. Like that's kind of how he operates, but Dame got a no trade clause. But I do think that generally speaking in the organization, there's going to be, and I'm sure we're going to get into this later, there's going to be a lot of kind of culture shock going from the way that things have been run under the Paul Allen estate for the last 8 years since Paul Allen died to the way that Tom Dundon operates and the way that he has already talking about having way higher standards and being way more demanding. And so I think a lot of people are going to have to change a lot of things about how they do their work, both on the basketball side and on the business side. And I think having Dame around as like a guy that A, is adaptable to that type of environment, but B, just is a guy that everybody loves, that everybody in the organization has a great relationship, that has a literally 100% approval rating in Portland. Like having somebody around like that while this crazy ownership transition is going on, I think is going to be pretty helpful. And I'm curious to see what he looks like on the court next year too. My personal expectations are kind of, I'm keeping them pretty reasonable because again, he's 30, he's going to be 36 coming off a torn Achilles. He wasn't a good defender before the injury, and it's going to be even more of a liability now. I don't know if he's going to be able to start or play like real starter minutes at that age coming off of that injury. Obviously, he can still shoot it. We saw him win the 3-point contest, but like, is he going to come in expecting to start because he is who he is for the organization and play starter minutes? Or is they going to, if they keep Scoot around or Drew or whatever, are they going to bring Dame off the bench and have him kind of be a sixth man? Is that the phase he's at in his career, like Carmelo Anthony was when he was here kind of towards the end of his career? I don't know. I'm really curious to see how that goes. But that's another thing that has just kind of been in the background. Nobody's really thought about it much nationally because he hasn't played the whole year. But like, yeah, next year when they play opening night, Damian Lillard is going to play basketball for the Portland Trailblazers again. And I'm really interested to see how that goes.
Just with like you're just talking about him, maybe his limitations will on defense, especially like what's in terms of Drew Holiday, like do you think he'll be traded this summer? Like what do you see his future in Portland?
I have no idea. I think there are 3 guys that are definitely long-term guys that you keep and build around. And that is Donovan Clingan, who we just talked about, Denny